How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and today we're going to be discussing... Wait, hold on a second. Get out in the sunlight, out in the sunlight. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be discussing those new little guys who are not so little. They look little in the distance. They look like a school of mackerel. They look completely harmless, and the next thing you know, they get right in your face. They're a creature straight out of hell, and next thing you know, you're dead. Then you go back to do a corpse run, you're dead again. And you go back to do another corpse run, and you're dead again. And you keep going and going and going, and it's just an endless cycle. And these fish are just absolutely out of control. They are just wrecking your day. And those fish are the Xiphactinus, or the X-fish, or the devilfish, as I like to call them. Because that's what they are. The devil kept fish. This would be the fish. This would be one of them, because these Xiphactinus, they are absolutely insane. And before I made this video, I went out and tamed up a few, and it was not easy. Not easy in the slightest. It took me a long time to take out a bunch of low and mid-level Xiphactinus before I could get these high-level ones tamed up. It was not easy. Oddball, you've seen Oddball in a past video. He was the first one we got, and then I got all these over Memorial Day weekend. And it took me about 2 real-world days. I got these two in one day. This one and the one that's named Breeder in the next. And I just got this one a few hours ago. This is Devil Girl, and she is my first imprinted devilfish. And her stats, health isn't that good, but look at that melee. She is 475 melee outside the gate. That is insane. I've never seen that on a Megalodon. I don't think I've ever seen that even on a Mosa before. So yeah, she is crazy. Now she's only level 182. When she was born, she was 181. But yeah, that was crazy. But today, we're going to talk about how you get your hands on a devilfish, how you tame them, what they're good for, how you should level them, or at least in my opinion, and just pretty much the general stuff you need to know. So with that being said, we're actually going to go hop on a flyer and see if we can find some. Now, a good place, and we don't have to go far, because a good place to find them is actually right outside my base. This is a really good spot. I found quite a few. My higher level ones, I did have to head up north for them, but you can find quite a few right out here above bait. Just right out here in the ocean. I don't know if you can see any. I can't see any, but let me pull up the map for you. Right up here. And the map's not going to work because I'm flying. Of course it won't work. But yeah, that's where I am, right here. The little corner mesa. That's not a bad place to find Xiphactinus. Now when it comes to taming these guys, you need patience. You need patience, and you need to be extremely careful when you're taming these guys. And in fact, I'm actually going to ride Devil Girl herself when we go out looking for one. We may not be able to tame one. Hopefully I can find a low level one to tame. But if we can't, then we can't. So it's kind of unfortunate. But who knows? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Now, first things first, let's get our scuba gear on. I don't necessarily need the mask. And it shouldn't take us too long. And the cool thing about Xiphactinus, you can actually temporarily go on land. You have 20 seconds on land before your Xiphactinus starts taking damage from being on land, which is pretty dang cool. What happened to the water? Oh yeah, I don't have my scuba mask on. That's what happened to the water. Let me see. Scuba mask. No, the water usually isn't this murky. I don't know what's going on. Huh, it's kind of odd. But anyway, because last time I was on here wasn't this murky. Volumetric fog 0. Volumetric cloud 0. Okay, let's try it now. Can we see now? Now we can see. Oh, and there's a Xiphactinus right there. Look at them, they are going after just everything. Yeah. They are just shredding everything. That 140 Megalodon is probably gonna die. I'm willing to bet. Even though those are low levels, look at that. They're low level. So unless one of those Xiphactinus dies, that Megalodon is gonna die. Yeah, that Megalodon, that Xiphactinus is dead. Yeah. And that Megalodon healed up. Okay. So Megalodon won that fight. But yeah, and look at us hitting for 142 out the gate. But these guys, they are insatiable. They have insatiable appetites. It is absolutely nuts. It is absolutely nuts. So, but basically, they are your standard knockout tames. You tame them just like you would a shark. With superior kibble, they're a knockout tame with superior kibble. Is that one alone? That is a 125. Okay, we're going to give it a wide berth. Because these guys, they can actually pull you off your saddle. If you're on a slow enough saddle. And I hear something following me. Is that another Xiphactinus? No, it's a whale. Okay. For a second, I thought it was another Xiphactinus. But yeah, these guys, you can find them pretty much. I forget what creature they typically share spawn spots with. I think it's the Electrophorus. Or it could be Megalodon. I can't remember. I wish I could, but I can't. At the moment. But these guys, they are absolutely insane. So if that wasn't a 125, I would probably try to show you how to tame them, but I don't want to risk dying. that was a 15 or something, we could probably handle that. But that is a 125. So I'm going to see if I can find any others. But this part, just the southern part of the island, this is a good spot to find Xiphactinus. Oh, look. Here's another one. Okay, are you alone? You are a 75, and you are bloody. Let's... Okay. Don't take me off my saddle. Okay. Stingray? Yeah, you're in for it. But these guys, they have some special attacks, which hopefully another Stingray will aggro on me. If I can demonstrate it, yeah. Which allows you to grab stuff and just dish out that blood cloud. That is... which helps you regenerate health. You rapidly regenerate health when you do that blood cloud. See? Blood frenzy. Every time you grab something. We just gotta make sure we don't have any jellyfish come up and eat us, because jellyfish, those things will waste you. Come here, anglerfish. But yeah, and I will take your gel. But yeah, they will go absolutely insane. Let me see. But there is a cooldown to the blood frenzy. There we go. So some things you can grab, others you cannot. But these guys, they are still vulnerable. It's very important that you remember this. They are vulnerable to jellyfish, and they are vulnerable to the electric force, the electric eel. They will... get shocked, and you can still get dismounted because you are not protected when you are riding on their backs. Basilosaurus is still the only creature you are officially protected from. But these guys, they get a pack buff. They are the Allosaurus of the sea. They get a pack buff when you're swimming around on them, and it is absolutely insane. You can shred through Mosas and Tusos with these guys. The Mosa and Tuso, yeah, you might have a couple of casualties, but if you have a large pack, and I'm talking a large pack, let's say 10 of these guys, and you're going through the caves on them, you're riding the Alpha, and you keep your distance, but whistle them all to attack, but you stay within range to keep that Alpha buff, to keep that pack buff going. It is absolutely insane the amount of damage you can do. It is crazy. I've even seen some people do hacks of being able to sneak these guys into boss fights. These guys, I've seen a video of, I forget what content creator it was, who was able to cheese the Broodmother, the Megapithecus, and even the dragon with these guys. All he had to do was have a Daedon constantly heal them up, but he was able to go through the gamma variants of those 3 bosses with a large pack of Xiphactinus. Now, I don't encourage that because you do need mods to do that. You will need to have a mod. I forget what mod it was, but you will need to have a mod in order to do that. And I don't see any more Xiphactinus. Is that the 125? Oh, it's an 85. Okay, but I do believe... I mean, I'm confident enough that... I think you have to be on a smaller creature like a Manta or Pelagornis. See, I got Blood Frenzied there. So that's the one downside. They can use the Blood Frenzy against you. So, yeah, these guys, they will constantly be healing up. I'm actually going to see if I can pull it up here. It's where we could potentially tame it. Yeah, and see, it won't come up here to the surface. But all you gotta do is just gotta pelt them with trank arrows. And their torpor isn't too terribly bad. I would equate it to that of a Megalodon. So taking these guys out, it's not too terribly bad. But it can be a pain in the butt when it comes to tranking them. So it's actually recommended that you build a trap out of stone. And look at how much that guy's healed up. Or this girl, I should say, has healed up. Since she's frenzied us, look, she's healing up. There we go. And all you get off of Xiphactinus is just plain old raw fish meat. And of course I will take those arrows gladly. But yeah, Xiphactinus, they are absolutely amazing. I would show how to tame one. But I just don't have the... And where are we? Okay, yeah, we're right by base. I just don't have a taming pen on me. So, but you cannot lure them up into the rocks. You still have to keep them down here. So, just kind of unfortunate. But... Yeah, once you get used to it, they can be fairly easy tames. But I, again, would equate it to that of a Megalodon when it comes to difficulty. And let's try to get you. Back into the... There we go. Alright. But yeah, that just about does it for Xiphactinus. And that just about does it for our scuba gear as well. So, that's pretty much it about Xiphactinus. These guys are wild as packs. I have not bred up a pack. I was hoping I would have had a pack bred up for this video, but unfortunately, or not a pack, a school. That's right, when it comes to fish, it's not a pack of fish, it's a school of fish. But yeah, that does it for the devilfish, the Xiphactinus, the X-fish, whatever you want to call it. So hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. I highly recommend the Xiphactinus. When it comes to leveling though, I would recommend get them depending on how you want to use them. If you just want to take them out in the wild to kill a bunch of things, I would get all of their health up to about 7 to 10k and put all the other once you have that up, put the remaining levels into melee, maybe a tiny bit into stamina and weight. But if you plan on using them for the caves, I would recommend get their health up to 12 to 15,000. Pump a lot into melee, just a lot into melee, and then maybe a few into weight and a few into stamina. If you don't want to worry about the weight, then disable their resource gathering abilities so that way they're not becoming encumbered with gathering all the fish meat and everything. And when they kill Tusos, they won't be encumbered with black pearls. So yeah, because that's the last thing you want is a encumbered Xiphactinus. Yeah, I can still dish out a beating, but it doesn't have that crazy maneuverability you saw. And you saw just how tough they can be in the wild. With that frenzy ability, how they can just instantly heal up while fighting. I was a level 85 Xiphactinus. If it was a shark, we would have had that shark taken out in no time. But you saw how long it took just to take out a level 85 Xiphactinus. Now, if it was a whole school of Xiphactinus, like I said, we would have gone through it like a hot knife through butter. But just one-on-one, you saw it took quite a while. So, but then again, Devil Girl isn't completely leveled up. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you out. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Leave some comments. Let me know. Are you planning on taming a Xiphactinus? Have you tamed Xiphactinus? What do you plan on using them for? And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.